Hey guys, welcome back to CNC Outdoor Power Equipment. Today we have the breakdown and review of the Gravely ZTX. This model in front of us in particular is the 52-inch, but they do have this available in the 42, the 48, and the 52. Guys, let's start off right here in the front. As you can see, you have the lights, okay? These come standard. These are not an extra option, they come standard. As we move up, you can see this model has changed since 2023. So this model is 2023, 2024, and 2025. Up here, guys, we have the nice little compartment. Pull up there, you have some storage, as well as you can pull out there so you can clean out your belts inside there. You can take this out if you want to, or you can leave it in there. This is for your deck height. This is your foot operated. So no more turn dials, no more, the linkage sometimes with the turn dials would get gummed up, stuff like that. Now you just have the drop pin style, which is very easy. Over here, you are gonna select your height. You have multiple cutting heights available. You're gonna select it, push this up, it's gonna drop right down. And then to go back up, you just put it at the highest setting, drops down. Up next, and guys, keep in mind, this is a residential zero turn. So when you're looking at this, keep in mind, this is only designed for an acre, maybe 2 acres. That's where we would recommend it. Some places may tell you otherwise, but based on what you're getting, that's what we recommend it. Now, with that being said, you do get a high back seat, okay? And you get the armrest. So it is a very comfortable seat. Again, if you're only mowing an acre, maybe 2 acres, you're not really gonna be on the mower all that long, especially on a 52-inch. So this is gonna keep you comfortable that whole entire time. As you can see on the side here, these are these updated hand grips. Again, this came out in 2023, this model in particular. These are fully adjustable. So you can adjust here and you can adjust it forward and back. Keeping up front here, here's your fuel gauge. And we know it's not the best. It's not a digital readout. It's not one that's on the actual fuel tank. It's just a clear selection here. And you can see the fuel. Now, as you cut, dust will get over that, grass will get over that. I wish they would change that design, but it's good to have it. Right next to there, you can move the seat forward and back with this black lever right here. So no matter how tall, how short you are, this mower is going to work for you. Guys, back with the residential mower, they still have the X Factor 3 deck on here. So back when they used to do the ZTXs, they just put the proprietary deck on. That's what's on the ZT, which is the model below this. We're gonna be doing a review of that as well, so check our channel in the next coming weeks. X Factor 3 deck, you got a slant in the front. What's that do? Well, it's increased airflow in there because of the baffle system and just more room. So you're not creating clumps. It's doing a much better job than the old ones of getting the grass out. Over here, you do have the plastic chute. I do wish it was rubber. Everybody prefers the rubber, but you do have the plastic chute. As we move over here on the right side, you have a step-up plate. Very nice. So you're not stepping on your deck, tearing it up. You can step on the decks on these guys, but again, don't recommend it. You can do it, but don't recommend it. Over here on this left side as well, you have this rubber bumper. This attaches to the deck here. You can take it off. It's just screwed in there, but that's gonna protect you around trees, around your barn, anything that you may scrape up against. It's gonna protect the deck and hopefully not create so much movement so you're not getting out of whack and getting unlevel. Alrighty guys, here we are on the left side of the machine if you're looking forward. Starting off here again, I want to show these hand grips one more time. This knob, you control this, it goes forward and back. I can't explain it to you how easy this has made it for people of all sizes to really adapt and be able to use this mower. They're really thinking about all sizes, all heights, and making it available for everybody. But anyway, over here, as you see, you got the graphic here, the ZTX Gravely. You got your fuel tank right here, your fill up, okay? Just gonna unscrew the cap, you'll fill up there. I will be honest with you, not a great design. The angle of it should be angled up just a little bit more, because if you go to pour in, say with a 5-gallon fuel tank, if you go too fast, you can get it to spill over, okay? So just keep in mind, if you do purchase this mower, to fill it up slowly, go slowly with that. Over here, you do have a cup holder and you do have a phone holder slot in here. Don't necessarily recommend keeping a drink here unless you are mowing a perfectly flat surface. You still are gonna get bumps. There's not much suspension on this machine, so you are gonna feel some of those bumps and it could throw that drink out of there. Over here, you do get the USB port, okay? Don't know if you'll ever use it, but if you need to charge your phone and you're in a pinch, you could plug into that, charge your phone while you're mowing. As you see as well, a little bit better tires on here. The tread is a little bit different than your standard turf tire. It's not gonna tear up your grass as much, but it is gonna still, be able to give you that traction that you need, especially on the wet and damp grass. As we come around the back here to the engine, we got the Kawasaki, okay? You can get this with other engine options. You do have the Kohler. Don't know in 2025 if they'll have the Kohler available, but they do have the Kawasaki. This is the FR 691V, and that is a 23 horse. Again, this is a 52-inch we're talking about. Now, all the models, the 42, the 48, and the 52, will all have the Kawasaki FR series. You do go down a little bit of horsepower when you go down, but you do have that FR series, which these engines, we sell a ton of them. All the brands we carry put a Kawasaki FR on 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of their models. These engines are great. You do your proper maintenance and this engine will last you a very long time. I've seen multiple of them this year with 2,000 hours. But again, people did their maintenance. Alrighty guys, here we are on the right side. As you can see here, this is where your control panel is gonna be, okay? Starting here, you're going to have your throttle, okay? All the way up is signified as cut, all the way back is at idle. Again, we recommend everybody, if you purchase this mower or any zero turn, when you engage the blades, have it all the way at full throttle, okay? Over here to your right, you have your PTO. So pull that up, blades start, you're mowing. Behind that, you do have the hour meter, which is nice, so you can track those service intervals. Back here, you have your key, where your key would go in. You have stop, you have your lights, and then you have your ignition. So you can turn on the lights without actually turning on the mower, but it will slowly kill your battery if you keep them on for a long time. Behind that, you do have a choke, because this is a carbureted model, okay? So guys, I want to take one more step back to the back and I want to show you some of how easy it is to service the engine. Alrighty guys, no, this is not a service video, but I do want to show you how easy they've made it to service this mower and how easy it is to get to everything. So we're going to start off by pushing the seat up. There's no lever, you just push it up. You do have this cord here that holds it there, so you're not damaging anything. Just so you know, directly below your seat, you do have the gas tank and you have the battery. The battery sits in there real nice, much easier to get to than some of their older models. Okay guys, the engine. We're gonna start here in the back. You flip this cover up, you have your air filter. Extremely easy to get to right there. On the right side of that, you are going to have a spark plug down here. And on the left side, you're gonna have a spark plug as well. So 2 spark plugs. You're gonna have your fuel filter right here. Again, extremely easy. Nicest part about it, and a lot of people are happy about it. Over here, you have your oil fill and your oil filter. Very simple, very easy to screw off. But what they've done is they've actually taken a rubber hose, connected it to the block here, and ran it out to the back. So you are not worrying about undoing it. Back they had it right on the block, so you'd undo it and oil would go everywhere. It'd be all over your pan. You'd try to clean it up, but you wouldn't always get it. Now they got that hose directed all the way out to the back. You just unscrew that and put a container there and just drain your oil into it. Very, very easy. Now also, with us being here on the back side of this machine, I do want to talk about the transmission and why we only recommend it to 1 acre to 2 acres. I think 2 acres is pushing it myself. Again, this mower will cut 2 acres, but we're looking at something that will last for a very long time. You do not want to be buying a new mower every couple years. Transmission in this is going to be the Hydro-Gear EZT 2200. So that is a sealed transaxle that is non-serviceable technically. Now they've gotten with Hydro-Gear, they have added a nut on the bottom of this transmission. You can technically unscrew that, drain the oil, and then there is a fill on the top. Again, I don't know if I personally recommend it. A lot of times once you introduce air into those systems, you can run into issues, but if you do want to change the oil in that, you are able to do that. Let's go back around the front. Alrighty guys, to wrap up this review, let's go over a couple key points that we talked about. 11 gauge fabricated steel deck, that is the X Factor 3 deck. High back seat with armrest, adjustable handle, Kawasaki engine, the FR series, and the Hydro-Gear 2200 transaxle. Guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We love making these videos. It goes a long way when you guys subscribe and like. If you have any comments, put them down there. We're gonna be coming out with a lot more videos in 2025, and we're hoping to cover a ton of mowers. So if you would, like I said, subscribe and stay tuned for more.